voice call.
1 second, sister. I'll request you to start your video so you can check if that waits. Yeah, can you start now? Can you
No, no, not it,
uh
sister. It's okay, fine, sister. I will give through the video, I mean, the voice call itself.
okay, sister. Okay.
Yeah, sure. So I have started. My topic is about Isaiah, and the chapter is 41, and it verses starts from 1 to 29. It is there. So the first title which I have given is that Fear not, for I am with you, he tells us. So kindly please, any one of you read Isaiah 41 1 for me. My voice is audible or not?
Just now now only we can hear you, sister.
Okay, can anyone please read Isaiah 41 41 1?
Just a second. Isaiah chapter 41, verses 1.
Fine, sister. Yes,
Be,
sister.
si- be silent before me, you islands. Let the nations renew their strength. Let them come forward and speak. Let them come forward and speak. Let us meet together at the place of judgment. You want me to
Yeah.
continue, sister? Then?
No, no, only one is enough. For the first point, I will
Okay.
tell it. Then later on, I will tell the verses. Please kindly read it, sister. Okay. The first point tells that the first Isaiah 41 1 tells us that there's a king named called as Cyrus. He is a king who has been brought to God to us to rescue the people of Jerusalem. Because when he allowed Cyrus to come into the people of Israel, because they as Babylonian were facing lot of battles and everything, people were joined among themselves, and when people of Babylon win almost all the titles and all the neighboring countries were under the control of them, even Israel also one of the part were controlled by them also. So from 1 to 10, when we read these verses in Isaiah 41, it tells how were the people facing problems and what are the things they were undergoing through. When God the Father allowed Cyrus to come and join the people and to become a king. After he became the king, many of the protections were given to the people of Israel. Can anyone please read me the verses 4?
Isaiah chapter 41, verse 4.
4,
Who has
yes.
done this and who has done this and carried it through, calling forth the generations from the beginning? I, the Lord, with the first of them and with the last, I am He.
Yes, as the people were suffering, as they were all facing many of the problems, is the God Himself is telling here that I have sent Cyrus for the help of many peoples. The people of mine who were from the beginning, the generation, all who were facing many of the problems, is I am the God sending you that He will take the control over the other countries and over other peoples also. Sister, continue even with 5.
Yes. The islands have seen it and fear. The ends of the earth tremble. They approach and come forward.
Yes, Sister 6.
May I
They
continue?
help each other and say to their companions, be strong.
Yes, as God declared Cyrus to come inside, now he is telling that every people, whoever had the end trembled, or whoever is with him, let each and every one join among him, even to help the neighbor countries. Sometimes when God allows us, he tells us, he preconsciously, the inner conscious of our spirit tells us that please pray for these persons. Or by even incidents happening in our house, sometimes we won't pray, or we won't go through the Holy Spirit what is guiding us to tell. Sometimes we ignore it. But your complete chapter of Isaiah, let it be from first till the last, he tells that how Isaiah was protected, how he is being told us what and all the circumstances, or what and all the obstacles he's been gone, and what are the victories God has been given to him. In the same way, the 41 tells how were the people of Israel facing many of the problems is there. As they were facing, he tells each and every one that even from the beginning or the end, from east to west, north to south, I am the Lord, I have sent him. And there in this, actually, they tells about the Cyrus, how he is entered and how he is being told even in the Old Testament. From where did God tell us that he's going to come? Second Chronicles chapter 36 verses 22. He can please anyone read it for me? Second Chronicles chapter 36 verses 22.
Chapter 36, verses
22.
20. In the first year of King Cyrus of Persia, the Lord
Yes.
fulfilled the prophecy he had given through Jeremiah. He stirred the heart of Cyrus to put his proclamation in writing and to send it throughout his kingdom.
Yes, has he is being declared to us there, the God himself is being told to Cyrus that I will allow you to the land of Israel. I will allow you to do certain things. As his verses is being told there in Isaiah 41, it is being granted to Cyrus. It is being told that the people of Jerusalem, or the people of Israel, are feared of themselves, and they are feared of these Babylonians who are taken gone over them, and they are very facing lot of very much of problems is in their life. So Isaiah 41 8, can anyone please read it to me?
But
But
you
as
is carry on.
yes, Nanda. Yeah, you can do.
But you, Israel, my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, you descendants of Abraham, my friend.
Here, even Jacob is that the generation of him, the generation from Abraham to him, what and all the servants, we being Israel, we are the servant of God. We are the people of him. So he tells you do not face much of problems, or you will not go through certain senses. You will be favored in the help of the people, that I will send a king named called Cyrus. Now, as he sent Cyrus to the people of Israel, and he's helping out him, even when Cyrus had a plan to destroy the Babylonians, they do not even know that Cyrus is going to come, he's going to destroy us, or he's going to tell certain things. It was a silent secret. After God has commanded him to do, now he started doing it. So when they destroyed it, when they had every tools, Babylonians were facing lots of things, but they did not know what to do. at the moment when Cyrus entered. When we see Babylonian, it has been fully covered with water. They had hundred of gates, which in Tamil they will tell irumbu தாப்பாள்கள் இருக்கும் என்று. So it has been told to us even in the Bible also. The same thing, they had a strong gates to them, where one time in at one gate 4 horses can be left out. Such a strong tower they had it. So when they had such a strong tower, even when it is being told, but according to God, when Cyrus entered, he diverted the waterway through another city, and the whole Babylonian were destroyed, and the people were set free. When the people were set free, then now the verses tells that Isaiah 10, anyone can read it to me?
So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand.
Here, after how Cyrus destroyed the Babylonian, now God tells to the people of Israel that do not fear. As I told you, my title that do not fear, for I am with you. Even God is telling to the people of Israel that do not fear. Now, the people of Israel, even we people are there. Situation may come, may go. We may face many of the problems in our life. Sometimes even our own people may tell us a certain wrong things. Sometimes we feel it for many of the others. Why is these been happening to me? So sometimes God allows the problems to come for us. Sometimes he tells, even he guides us, and he will tell us that I am with you. It will not go over through your head. I will stand there and proclaim for you for each and everything. Now, as he commands to Cyrus also, now Cyrus tells that, God, you have told me that to follow certain promises which you give it to me. But when God promises us to do certain things, even he commands us to do certain things also. So now Cyrus gets the commandment telling in the verses 13, for I am the Lord your God, holded you in the right hand. It is whom says to you, fear not, I am with you, one who helps you. Fear not, you are the hound of 14. Fear not, you are the hound of Jacob. You are the men of Israel, and I am the one who helps you, destroying the Lord. The Redeemer is the Holy One of Israel. Now, God Himself tells that King Cyrus is a Redeemer for you people at this moment. As they were all in the problems, as they were all in the Jewish people. But many of the people, rulers, were having certain rules. But when Cyrus came, as people lost their worshipping, as people lost their temples, the churches, the things which and all were given to them. But now Cyrus tells us that go and renew the church, go renew the commandments what God has been given to us. So the people of Israel go back to their town. They went to the mountains, to the hills to proclaim the word of God according to the God verses which were given to us by the God. The second point in this is, can anyone read it for me from 17 to 20?
Yes. The poor and needy search for water, but there is none. Their tongues are parched with thirst. But I, the Lord, will answer them. I, the God of Israel, will not forsake them. I will make rivers flow on barren heights and springs within the valleys. I will turn the desert into pools of water and the parched ground into springs. I will put in the desert the cedar and the acacia, the myrtle and the olive. I will set junipers in the wasteland, the fir and the cypress together.
Thank you, Auntie. So here, the God tells us that to the people of Israel through Cyrus that everything whichever been given to you, even the water, even the fountains, even the sprinkle things, sometimes when the battles or everything has been happened, when other people control over us, we lost everything. Sometimes Satan controls many of the people. They tell that I do not have thirst of God. Even after praying for many times, sometimes we never seek what is happening. People will never turn back and see what's wrong with us or what is wrong with the others, or some we have stolen anything to something to others, or what it is they do not realize. But the God tells us, when you reback it, when you rebuild it, when you recall it, whatever and all you have been done, or what and all it is being told to you, when you wash away from your mind, from your whole heart, I will set you free to the holy land of Israel as I have created it. The 20 tells us that. The last line tells us that the Holy One of Israel has been in the creationing it. Means as he is done, he knows what, where to do. And from 21 to 29, when you see the whole chapter, it tells particularly from 21 to 29, it tells that God does not stands in the idols or in anywhere. He never proclaims the Bible tells he is not an idol God. As we have the 10 commandments, the first commandment is being told that there shall be no other God, even in your vein or even in your dream. So, as he's been told, he's been commanded us, given us. Now he tells here that I am not there in the idols. I am not there in anywhere else. I am there amongst the people. I am there inner you. When you go inside, when you go through all the circumstances and seek for it, then you people will find me, and you will find all the righteousness and all the things from the other peoples, and from even from the commandments whichever I give it to you. Can anyone read it to me? Isaiah 45:23, chapter 45:23.
One second, ma. Yeah. By myself I have sworn, my mouth has uttered in all integrity a word that will not be revoked. Before me every knee will bow, by me every tongue will swear.
Yes. Now the God is telling us that every knee shall bow in front of him. Mean every people of Israel, every people of this world have to be bound under his feet. When we are at his feet, when we listen to his commandments, when he tells what and all the proclaims, sometimes the elder people of our home, no, sometimes they proclaim us telling, don't do these works, don't this. Sometimes it will be very harsh to be heard. Even being as a parents, even being as a sisters or mother, father to the children, we are not supposed to tell the word harsh things from our mouth, because one fine day it will be proclaimed to them. So God tells, control over even your tongues. Do not let it, or do not tell the words. In the morning, sometimes parents, no, they shout at the children and wake up. Actually, being as a Christian children, or being as a Christian parents, sisters, whoever we are to them, we are not supposed to scold them. As you bless them and wake each fine day, the children or your grandchildren, whoever it is there, even they will be blessed. Many of the times, even in the Christian families, the children are not being blessed. They do not seek God. Why? It's the question asked by every one of us. God tells here that whatever you proclaim from your mouth, it is being told to your sons and daughter. So bless your son and your daughter each fine day, telling even the earthly worldly things and the heavenly worldly things to come and belong to my child in the name of the Lord. Because it is being told us, according to the Bible, what and all the virtue things I will grant to you, the Lord has told us. The same way we have to tell it to our children also. When we follow the rules and regulations given the commandments by the Heavenly Father. So please come back to Isaiah 41, verses 27. Can anyone please read it to me?
I was the first to tell Zion, look, help is on the way. I will send Jerusalem a messenger with good news.
Yes, as many of the people were facing certain problems, Cyprus is being sent as the good news that the people of Israel are saved. People of Israel have to fear, do not fear, and do not follow the idol rituals which is being given or which is being set for us. Stop each and everything and follow the commandments which is being given through us in the Bible. Do not even proclaim or do not even start from the beginning. For therefore, the Lord is with you. Claim and be armed. As the people of Israel, the Babylonians, were thinking that they were the right, doing right things, and they were the rulers at that time. But God showed even the Babylonians what is the problems is or what even they can do. From having one authority, that's God alone, he tells that the Israel is the place where I will come back. I will do certain miracles. I will do everything to you. Even here, when he sends all the peoples and he allows certain things to do, that is, let the people, let there be, let there be granting every each and everything to them. Even in Daniel 1 and 1, about the Isaiah 41, that the Cyprus is going to come, he's going to take a position, he's going to destroy even the neighboring countries were against, and even everything were there. But he tells the God's commandment were done in this particular chapter, telling that the continuous, the 41, 42, 43, how were the Israel only salvation, or how were the people, Lord's chosen people were serving him, what and all the Israel failure to hear and seek. Even when they were hearing, even when they were seeing, how did they fail or how did they overcome? No, from continuous from 41 we have till 48, the full chapter tells us that how were the people of Israel set free from among the people of Babylonian and other neighboring countries. As the verses from 41 to 40, 41 1 to 29 tells us, the first point he tells us that I am the God, I am the Lord, do not fear for anything else because I am with you. The second one he tells us that do not proclaim the words anything whichever comes from your mouth or whichever comes to yourself. Proclaim the good news, what God has been told to us. The third point is God will allow people to come and go, but he will not forsake you. He will not let you. So do not fear for certain things that this problems is I have right now. When will it get over? It will be getting over very soon to us, or very certain of period it will get over, as he is declared to us. Can anyone please read verses 29, Isaiah 41, 29?
See, they are all false. Their deeds amount to nothing. Their images are but wind and confusion.
Yes, as he's concluded here. See, there's nothing. It has been mud, it has been wind, it is empty things. Empty things will happen. Nothing will come against you. Nothing will overtake you. Nothing against me, against my children, or against my people. Nothing can be done from another enemy's hand. So these are the points he's being told in Isaiah 41. I think it has been understood, or if I've done anything mistake or anything, Please forgive me as I finish my chapter.